So in this video, we're going to look at how we complete our JSAs or pre-audits or safety audits at the start of the day. So when we arrive at site and we've got all our team members present, we're simply going to jump into the job. And we can see down here, we've got a little tab that says pre-audit down here. So we're going to click on that. And that will bring up our safe work method statements, which is at the top, our job safety analysis, and our quality assurance. Now, our quality assurance, therefore post-audit. So they're done at the end of the job. The one we're concentrating on today are our JSAs, or our job safety analysis, which are done at the start of the day. So we just click on that. And then we can select both of these. So we just click on both of these here. And then we go up here to the next button. Now this here is where we can add in all the people or team members that are with us on this day. So I'm going to select that where I'm with Cal on this day. So I simply just put a dot there, and then I'll go up here to the start button. Now this will take me through a number of different questions. The first one here is, have you signed the RCD sticker, which is inside the switchboard? So every time we visit a site, we want to make sure that we sign that RCD sticker. So I'm going to go through these and answer these yes, but you would answer them appropriately depending on the circumstance or the project that you are on. But I'll quickly go through these now so that we just get the idea of the process of doing our pre-audits. So this is where we identify all the hazards or anything that may be deemed unsafe for the project that we're on. And we can see we've got quite a list there. So we simply just go through and click on the ones that are appropriate to us for the project that we're on. So for instance, I could check roads and traffic and excavation and slip and trip. They might be the ones that are appropriate to me for this particular project. I'll go to next. And then I've got to nominate the rate or the risk or the rate of the risk of these actual hazards. Are they high? Are they moderate? Are they low? I'm going to say they're high in this case. And then I'm going to be able to select here some different implementation measures that are going to reduce the risks of those hazards. So for instance, we may need a safety observer, some barricade or some fencing, and we might be outside, so we might need some solar protection and some water. So they may be incidences that, control hazards that we can use in this instance. Then we can refer to our safe work method statements, which we saw back, and we can select what work method statements we're going to use for this particular project. So I'm sort of working on an underground at the moment, which I selected road because we might be near the road, and trenches. So I'm going to go through and select the ones that are appropriate to me on this particular instance. So here we get to enter our response about the control measures that we've taken to ensure that we reduce the risks to low or very low. So we may have a safety observer near trenches and roadways. Also possible barrier around trench should it exceed 600 millimeters deep. So they're just observations and things that we're going to use to control our hazards. Now we can deem these as quite low, those hazards, and we've deemed the work now to be low or very low risk. Yes. This here is just about a supplier docket, which we bring up at the start of the day. It's fairly self-explanatory. And have all risks and hazards been communicated to everyone on site, and have all control measures been communicated to everyone. So that means that we've we've talked about this as a team, and every single person who's working for Holby on that site understands the risks and the associated hazards. And then we've simply click yes, and then we move on to the next stage, which can all the work be undertaken? Can the electrical equipment be de-energized? Yes. We've got approved test instruments. Yes. Have we checked the instruments are functioning properly? Yes. So you get the point. I'm going to quickly whip through these because it's more about the process, and then we just sign off at the end of that, and we hit next, and then we hit done, and our JSA is completed for this project. So it's very important. These are mandatory on every project. Safety is a top priority at Holby, so we must ensure that these are undertaken every time we visit a new site.